Precious heart, when we focus on the many blessings in our lives, we are given lots of opportunities to open our hearts and to feel grateful for our families and many other things. Every time we have a loving thought or express gratitude for something, we add to the light of the world. Our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven want us to know how important those light-filled thoughts and feelings are for not only ourselves and our families, but also for the earth and all life evolving upon her. The intent of this message is to inspire all of us to increase our positive thoughts and feelings as we go about our day. If we pay attention and stay focused in the moment, we can add to the light of the world with every breath we take. The company of heaven is very aware that this is a confusing and challenging time for all of us. We are being assured from on high that even though the need of the hour is great, the positive effects of our heart-based thoughts, words, actions, and feelings are having a life-transforming effect on both humanity and Mother Earth. As a word of encouragement, our godparents are reminding us once again that the light of God is infinitely more powerful than the fragmented and fear-based things being miscreated by those who are fighting tooth and nail to maintain their power and to suppress the masses of humanity. During this cosmic moment, on behalf of you and me and every single person, group, organization, and activity of light that is in any way striving to add to the light of the world, our godparents and the company of heaven are initiating an amplification of light that will allow us to unify our hearts in more conscious ways and effectively expand every person's light work. The divine intent of this clarion call from our Father, Mother, God is to awaken within each of our heart flames the remembrance of what we volunteered to do individually and collectively to add to the light of the world during this unique lifetime. For millennia, our I Am presence has guided us through powerful and often difficult experiences designed to strengthen us and prepare us for this moment. The intent of this preparation was to temper our resolve so that no matter what our recalcitrant sisters and brothers or Mother Nature confront us with during Earth's imperative purging process, we will be able to fulfill our mission by staying focused on the light. This is the moment for which we have all been preparing. It is through our individual and collective efforts that humanity and Mother Earth will transcend the surfacing negativity and the chaos we are witnessing in the outer world. Each and every one of us already has everything we need within us to accomplish what we have been individually prepared to do. Now, it is time for us to act. To help us grasp the critical need of our individual and collective contributions to the facet of Earth's divine plan that we are now in the midst of, the beings of light are giving us something to contemplate. They are asking us to think of the myriad lifetimes we have experienced since we were first breathed forth from the heart of our Father, Mother God. Now, envision that the life force we expended during each of those lifetimes, as well as the life force we expended between lifetimes, has been woven into an exquisite golden thread of light that we have volunteered to weave into the tapestry of life that will form the new earth. Our Father, Mother God revealed that billions of additional souls also volunteered to weave their golden thread into the tapestry for the new earth, but they were not selected. Our godparents chose us to embody at this time because they felt that our individual and collective experiences had a better chance of succeeding in the unprecedented experiment unfolding on Earth. This has nothing to do with ego or the erroneous impression that we are more special than our sisters and brothers who were turned away. It simply means that our Father, Mother God felt that with our willingness and our tenacity, we had a better chance of staying focused on the light during the necessary purging process the earth was destined to go through. What the company of heaven wants each and every one of us to clearly understand is that the tapestry of life for the new earth will be incomplete without the golden thread of every child of God embodied on earth. In spite of what you may believe about yourself or how inadequate you may feel when it comes to being a light worker, no one's golden thread is any more important than another person's golden thread. Every person's golden thread is critical to the success of Earth's ascension in the light. It is for this very reason that our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven are initiating a level of divine intervention and grace that will exponentially intensify the light of God now flowing through every person's golden thread of life. This divine intervention will empower and effectively expand every person's light work. To align with this gift from on high and to fully grasp what this means for all of us in this moment, please listen to these words through the flame of truth pulsating within your heart flame. Your golden thread of life is pulsating with all of the love, sacred knowledge, wisdom, strength, courage, skill, willingness, and tenacity you have developed during your many sojourns through various time frames and dimensions since you were first breathed forth from the heart of our Father, Mother God. This accumulation of your unique accomplishments is what our Father, Mother God will now enhance with every holy breath you take. We have been told many times that in order for humanity and Mother Earth to receive the full benefit of the light pouring forth from the heavenly realms, those of us embodied on earth must offer to be the open door through which the light of God will flow, to be anchored and distributed in the physical plane. The company of heaven is inspiring us during this critical time to focus more deliberately on being the open door, so that the light flowing through our golden threads will add the full divine potential of everything we intended to contribute to this ascension process when we volunteered to embody on earth. A critical part of our purpose and reason for being on earth during this momentous time is to help ease the pain and suffering of our sisters and brothers. Only then will they be able to lift their heads above the chaos effectively enough to once again reconnect with their I Am presence and complete their ascension on to the new earth. Our unawakened sisters and brothers were granted permission to move through the shift of the ages in spite of the human miscreations they were still responsible for transmuting back into light. This was allowed by our Father, Mother God, because millions of light workers compassionately agreed to hold this sacred space for our struggling sisters and brothers so they would not be left behind. Awakening humanity promised to help our asleep and recalcitrant sisters and brothers to awaken as soon as possible. We also agreed to do whatever is necessary in order to help them quickly transmute their surfacing negativity from the old earth. The company of heaven told us that if we had not agreed to do that, these souls would have not been allowed to ascend into the initial impulse of the new earth. That is because their surfacing negativity and the necessary purging that is taking place on earth to clear their human miscreations would have been overwhelming and would have actually caused more harm than good. As we monitor the surfacing negativity, we are witnessing deplorable and appalling decisions that are being made by those in power around the world. The results of those seemingly mindless and heartless actions will definitely affect people and the earth in extremely adverse ways. When we see such things taking place, in spite of all of the light work we are doing, it is easy to come to the conclusion that our efforts are in vain. Our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven have revealed that this is causing many light workers to feel overwhelmed and even hopeless. Consequently, Many of them are giving up and making the fateful decision to stop invoking the light. People are afraid that we made a mistake. They fear that in spite of our heart commitments, the surfacing negativity is causing more harm than good. The reality is, if light workers do nothing to intervene in the current situation, the actions of our recalcitrant sisters and brothers could indeed cause more harm than good. Our Father, Mother God, and the beings of light also see the potential of that horrific, unintended consequence. That is precisely why they are sending forth the clarion call, encouraging all of us to deliberately focus on being the open door for the exquisite light of God that is now flowing through our golden threads of life with every breath we take. That is not a monumental task. It is a slight adjustment in our awareness. This can be easily accomplished by affirming and knowing throughout the day, I am my I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God. I consecrate my holy breath and my life force to be the open door for the infinite light of God that is now exponentially intensifying through my golden thread of life with every breath I take. And so it is. Dear one, listen to your heart and respond to our Father, Mother, God's clarion call. Your light and your love and your divine intervention are needed now. Remember, the light of God is always victorious, and you are that light. God bless you, dear one.